So, once upon a time when I was just a young lad, my parents decided to grant my family access to the internet, and I was immediately hooked to it. Back in the day, an internet connection was not as widespread as it is now. Facebook and Instagram didn't exist yet, but there was so much wilder stuff out there. Also, search engines were not quite as effective as they are today, so basically, you'd spend your free time browsing and then meet up with your friends in school the next day and share what you found with them. One of them managed to find a few websites that we all ended up visiting pretty frequently. They were all already bottomless bits of content, but they also got updated constantly, so that there would always be something new to see. Although it was mostly homemade production, so the quality wasn't always there. But anyway, sadly, I don't remember the name of any of these sites, but what I do remember is the outline of my favorite one. So let me draw it up for you, and maybe you can help refresh my memory. So, had a dark background with a banner on top and the logo of the site. Then you'd have the searching tools underneath, all the categories on the left, and of course the content on the rest of the page, with a title, a thumbnail, and a user score. The abundance of content was only matched by the amount of questionable ads that would be running on these sites. Now, of course, like many other kids' parents, mine didn't allow that kind of content in the house, so I'd have to go behind their back. Although, to be honest, the sneaking only made the experience more exciting. Whenever I'd get the occasion, I'd spend hours on these websites catching up on all the new stuff, exploring the different categories and experiencing it all to find out what I'm into. Now, it wasn't my first time around the block, since my brother had allowed me access to his stash, but the online content was much more diverse, and I must say that I had no idea of the extent of things some people might find enjoyable. So yeah, I've seen some pretty weird stuff out there, but I guess whatever floats your boat, right? As time passed, I was getting really addicted to the stuff, and I'd take absolutely every chance to get my fix. It was really distracting me from my schoolwork and clouding my judgment, as I eventually went as far as to have a few risky sessions at my school computer lab. But, as any offender, it was greed that got the best of me. I was enjoying a nocturnal mischief a bit too enthusiastically, and got caught red-handed by my mom. To put a real halt to my obsession, my parents locked the computer into a cabinet, and I was only ever allowed access to it again while one of them was in the room. But, at the end of the day, I guess it turned out for the best, but that hard stop really helped me getting over my addiction. I must admit that now that I'm older, I do get back to it from time to time, although much more responsibly and to more professional productions. Still, these websites were a big part of my childhood, and I can confidently say that I wouldn't be the person I am today without them. So you can only imagine how devastated I was when I heard that the software that made all these games possible wouldn't be supported anymore.